And now it's time for a very special edition of Masters Lock with our good friend Mark Masters, who's covering the World Juniors from beautiful Victoria, BC. Mark, goaltending for Team Canada, always an intriguing position going into camp. This year, is there a clear-cut #1 tender?
I think so. I think it's Michael DiPietro. He was the last goalie cut last year. He's won a Memorial Cup a couple years ago with Windsor. He was taken to the men's senior worlds last year by Hockey Canada to groom him for this moment. I think he's built for it. Ian Scott out of Prince Albert, the Raiders, has had a great year in the WHL. Maybe he pushes DiPietro, but I'd be surprised if Michael DiPietro isn't the starter on Boxing Day.
17-year-old standout Alexis Lafrenière made a case for a roster spot. Can he play higher in the lineup than the 13th forward, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I'm really excited to see this kid play at the selection camp. I think he can make the team. I think he can be a significant player on this team. I mean, all the indications are that he excels when he plays against older players. First QMJHL player to hit 40 goals as a 16-year-old since Sidney Crosby. Now he's looking to be the first 17-year-old since Connor McDavid to make Team Canada at the World Juniors. I think he's got a great shot to do it.
And then just 2 returning players this year, so it's going to be a young team. Is there a little concern about lack of experience, Mark?
I'm sure that there's a little bit of that. They get Alex Formenton, Maxime Comtois. They're still holding out hope that maybe Robert Thomas will be loaned from the St. Louis Blues, but at this moment doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So certainly the fact that they only have those 2 and none on defense, there'll be some question marks with that, but they're pretty confident. They want to be a fast group. They want to kind of follow to an extent the blueprint set out last year, which was, you know, a really deep team, a lot of scoring from all areas of the lineup, and so I think they feel like they have the depth and that can overcome any lack of experience.
Mark, walk us through the next couple of weeks. What's the schedule like for the selection camp? When do we expect cuts?
Yeah, so this week we'll see them practice tomorrow, a couple practices. Then they'll play 3 scrimmages against a team of University All-Stars. After the second scrimmage, we'll likely see the first round of cuts. That's Thursday night. And then after the final scrimmage on Friday, we'll likely get the final cuts as they whittle this roster down to its final 22-man look. So that's what this week's looking like. And then the next week, some team bonding here in beautiful Victoria. They got 3 exhibition games in the cards, 2 here, 1 in Vancouver. And then, of course, they'll be good to go on Boxing Day.
And I understand that TSN is already taking care of your bill tomorrow. High tea at the Empress Hotel. Mark, enjoy it. You deserve it. Nobody deserves it more.
I agree with you. Thank you.